Welcome to the normal operation tutorial. My name is Eli. I'll be your guide as we go through and discuss something I like to call normal operation. All too often, you probably get customer calls describing a noise, a strange sound, or some other symptom you know to be typical of ductless systems. Explaining away these symptoms can be a true challenge. Customers who are unfamiliar with ductless solutions just don't know much about their operation. In this video, I'll go over some normal operation symptoms and provide guidance on how to explain them to your customers. Where applicable, I've tried to explain the situation in more detail and offer some checkpoints. This should help you communicate to your customer that everything is functioning as designed. Mitsubishi electric units are whisper quiet. You've probably heard that before. But what does it really mean? Well, sound levels are measured in decibels using a sound level meter, and a whisper is equivalent to 20 decibels. Mitsubishi electric units are independently tested. Their sound levels are measured in an anechoic room where echoes are minimized. Each model is tested in a specific manner consistent with its intended installation and design. Outdoor units also go through this same type of testing. During the design and engineering of all units, steps are taken to reduce the overall sound level. During normal operation, it's not uncommon for customers to report unfamiliar noises coming from the units. Responding to the customer is the easy part. Duplicating the noises, however, may prove to be a challenge. One of the more common noises customers mention is crackling. This sound comes from the expansion and contraction of the indoor unit's front panel. The plastic housing of the indoor unit will make this noise when there are large temperature changes due to the difference in refrigerant temperature and indoor unit temperature. If you aren't on site, you may need to ask the customer to specify where the unit is installed. Another common noise is gurgling. This sound can be heard when outside air is forced into the drain hose by a difference in pressure. On occasion, strong winds can force air through the drain, causing these sounds to be heard indoors. At times, mechanical sounds can be heard coming from the outdoor unit as the fan or compressor switches on and off. Most frequently, these sounds are heard when refrigerant equalizes between the indoor and outdoor units. These sounds are normal and typically occur when the system is shut off or first turned on. Flowing water is another normal operation sound that customers report. This sound comes from refrigerant or condensed water flowing in the unit. It may be necessary to check the refrigerant charge and the unit's linear expansion valves if this noise persists. Hissing sounds can often be heard from both the indoor and outdoor units. This sound occurs when the flow of refrigerant inside the units changes in response to the compressor ramping up or down. For example, when an owner selects a set point that is much different than the current room temperature. The compressor will then ramp up to meet the program demand. Just like the flowing water sounds, your checkpoints are the unit's refrigerant charge and linear expansion valves. Clicking sounds are most frequently associated with branch boxes in multi-zone installations. When the electronic expansion valve within the branch box opens and closes, the clicking sound can be heard. In instances like this, it's the unit's placement that is the main issue. Follow the installation guidelines and avoid locating the unit above bedrooms or poorly insulated spaces. Regardless of the heating and cooling system, no mechanical device is silent. Even an analog watch makes a ticking noise. Crackling, gurgling, mechanical, flowing water, hissing, and clicking sounds are all common noises heard during normal operation. For the most part, as long as the conditioned space is comfortable, customers aren't too concerned about how an outdoor unit performs. However, when they take a closer look and don't see it functioning like their old system, they do get concerned. This concern often leads to a service call where you don't find anything wrong. The most common service calls have to do with fan speed, or rather, the lack thereof. Customers expect to see the blades spinning fast or at a complete stop. However, outdoor unit fan speed varies depending upon the temperature set point of the indoor unit. Fan speed fluctuates in order to send enough refrigerant to the indoor unit to satisfy the space temperature set point. At times, the outdoor fan may run slowly just to pull air across the outdoor ambient thermistor in order to keep an accurate reading. Other times, it will run fast to catch up with the demand. Overall system functionality is largely due to the set point temperature of the indoor space. At the same time, the outdoor temperature can also influence the system's performance. When outside temperatures are low and the indoor unit is in cooling mode, the outdoor fan may not rotate. Even with the compressor running, the fan may only operate intermittently to maintain sufficient cooling capacity. A quick check of the indoor unit modes should verify normal operation. Customers with outdoor units mounted on wall brackets often report hearing a low hum or whirring noise inside the conditioned space. This is the result of the outdoor unit's high-frequency compressor emitting harmonic sound waves which can penetrate walls. In cases like this, the equipment is functioning properly. However, the brackets holding the outdoor unit are probably missing vibration isolators similar to the one shown here. From time to time, droplets of water may drip from the outdoor unit. This typically occurs in the summer when the unit is run in cool or dry mode. Condensation builds up on the accumulator or compressor. During the winter, droplets of water are often seen when the unit goes into heat or defrost mode. Holes in the back of the drain pan allow water to drain away from the unit's internal components. If dripping water persists, check the mode of the indoor unit. During the winter, vapor can often be seen rising from the outdoor unit. This is not smoke. The vapor is generated by the defrost operation as the unit protects itself from ice buildup. If vapor persists, check the indoor zone mode. Chances are it is in heating and the outside temperature is low. Outdoor units operate according to engineered specifications. At times, they may function in a manner that is not common to the owner. Fan speed modulation, harmonic vibrations, dripping water, and heat vapor are all normal operation for such high-tech equipment. Mitsubishi electric units are equipped with safety features to protect their components and ensure a long operating life. In the event that power is cut off, the unit will restart in the mode it was last operating. For M-Series units, this is a factory setting. For P-Series units, this functionality must be technician-enabled. Depending upon the mode, operation may be delayed up to 3 minutes while the unit performs diagnostic checks. This is the auto restart function. In specific modes like defrost, the indoor unit fan will stop for up to 10 minutes while the outdoor unit removes external ice. Airflow for indoor units is controlled by the unit's mode or fan selection settings. When initially set to heat mode, the unit will delay operation until hot air can be produced. Horizontal vane airflow temporarily pauses during sweeping operation. In this mode, the vane cannot be adjusted manually with the remote controller. Despite pre-programmed settings, the unit will change set airflow direction to prevent water condensation from dripping. The vane will also automatically adjust based upon zone temperature. Over time, many propylene plastics may change color. This is a common result of environmental conditions such as temperature, ultraviolet light, or smoke. However, factors such as these will not affect a unit's performance. Just like outdoor units, indoor units operate according to engineered specifications. Their technology permits optimum performance in each mode. Over time, the unit's appearance may change, but its functionality will remain constant. This concludes the normal operation tutorial. Visit mylinkdrive.com for more tech tips and service support.